Jadyn Donovan committed the foul that sent Collins to the line. Boy, Kennedy Brown coming out shooting. Second in scoring behind James on the season. Collins, offensive board, got it in. Duke has turned the ball over 3 times in the last 2 minutes. And again, Kennedy Brown is the only one who's taken a shot from the floor. That's a good sign for Aziaha James.
Well, Aziaha James using her as a screener. Oftentimes, if you're a great screener, you're going to be the one that gets
inside. Nice look to Baldwin from James.
Not scoring a lot of points, but she's doing a good job on the rebounds. And here you're seeing a great pick and roll. Duke is really hard hedging, so she's going to be wide open if she rolls quickly.
Duke trying to stop the bleeding, but they turned it over yet again. Rivers not passing this time and rolled it in.
Of the Wolfpack starters are on the board, and you can see the balance on the floor. Last matchup against Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech did the same thing. They jumped out on them early. Now that was a home ball game as opposed to on a road in this tough environment for a young team.
Exactly what they needed, but they won the game. Good look and a good result for Maddie Hayes.
Is so impressed with the patience and the poise offensively for the Wolfpack, making the right reads, and there's an answer for Kennedy Brown.
3 games that River Baldwin did not. There's Zoe with the goggles. Shot clock winding down. James, perfect.
Comfortable offensively than she has the last few ball games. She's able to catch that in rhythm, has good timing, shooting it. So Courtney Banghart talked to us about that, telling her just to stay confident, stay poised, it's going to come, and it certainly has.
Maddie Hayes just got blocked. One of the all-time favorites here in the building, Pam Ward and Stephanie White, joining you. Duke trailing by 10 after 1 quarter of play.
Have the ability to score from the wing position. The more consistent they are, the more consistent this Blue Devil ball club is, and that was a great look in transition.
Cable has drawn a couple of charges this afternoon for the Blue Devils. Now Richardson.
Got to find a way to get her going, and Kara Lawson run a couple plays.
Good defense by Richardson, but James kept her dribble alive. Now Donovan on the go. All the way, off glass, yes, count it.
Donovan has got so many tools, her speed, her athleticism. Here, she didn't over-penetrate, got a little touch on the elbow.
NC State has only scored 1 point in this quarter. Baldwin got it in. Baldwin's first game back after missing 3 with a bad ankle. With the miss, Baldwin comes up with the rebound. Rivers got the very high and friendly roll. Baldwin showing some good footwork, but Emsbo was up for the challenge.
Looks like she got fouled, too. Oh, nice pass.
Rivers saw James cut into the basket. And the shot is buried by Lacey Steele. Fall behind by 13. Thomas with head fake, and there's the end of the drought for the freshman from West Virginia. They got to do something. Oh boy, Collins couldn't handle it, but recovered very nicely. Tipped. Aziaha James trying to beat Jackson to the bucket and does so.
She was aggressive. She didn't try to force anything. Got out in the passing lanes.
I saw her come out on the floor and she looked over to Maddie Smith, the terrific sports information director, and said, "I'm playing." She was all excited.
So excited. And as was Wes Moore. And it's important for Duke to have production from Reagan Richardson and Ashlyn Jackson on the wing. In the games where they have been successful, those two have been double-figure scorers. And what a move!
Rivers with her head up. And this time that shot, as Madison Hayes was open for a split second. That is a great look. Mayer gets it inside to Richardson, who got fouled.
Back in the ball game, they've got to get it done on the defensive end of the floor. They've got to first force turnovers, get out in the open floor.
Baldwin, very aggressive. Going with the 3 fouls. Collins, great second and third effort. Mimi's got 10. Oh, Aziaha James. Check that 2 fouls now on Aziaha James. Kennedy Brown left open and nails it. She came out shooting in the first quarter. Richardson. Baldwin. As it roll off the rim. James rolls it in after Madison Hayes did a great job to keep it alive.
Aziaha James, great hustle by Maddie Hayes on the offensive glass. But just watch Aziaha James. See that quick little glance back when she's got the ball and she's looking to attack the rim.
Very scoring quarter for both teams. Collins on the baseline. James will step back. What a game, huh?
Aziaha James had started the year. I mean, she had 26 against Charlotte, I believe, and 19 in the first half. And she's a capable 20-point scorer. She has the ball in her hands a lot in that offense. Leads the league in assists.
Aziaha James. What slump?
Third quarter as well. She's just been getting to her spots.
Sanaya Rivers and is now officially on Rivers. So both Sanaya Rivers and River Baldwin have 3 fouls for State. That's a nice slashing move. And Collins with a shot clock into single digits. Up and over Emsbo.
And the ability to have, there's no substitute for experience, right? When you start to understand, you figure it out, you come in for this 5th and 6th years. James gets another 2 in transition. But the game slows down, right? You mature, the game slows down, you figure out your strengths and weaknesses, and it allows you to go to work.
Emsbo scores over Collins that time. They're serenading her with that because Jadyn Donovan did airball a free throw. And that's the band over there and the students. It's a 3 on air. First basket. It works.
Just a perfect read. That's a long cross-court pass against an athletic defender in Sanaya Rivers. And the pass.
Cable inside Emsbo. Duke is a team that averages 6 made threes a game. They're 1 for 11 today from distance, but that time they were able to finally cash in because in this day and age with the transfer portal, a lot of players are leaving if they're not getting playing time they think they should, and that's a terrific finish. Beat Florida State in overtime, and we mentioned they lost 2 of the last 3 games. One of them was to Virginia Tech on that incredibly well-executed play as Brown gets the bucket. Oh, that was a lot of contact. Count it. They called the foul on NC State.
Kanawa just puts her head down, going to the rim. You see Baldwin still sliding to the side.
James.
Again, the patience and the poise. She doesn't have what she wants.
Good defense to shut off Kanawa, but she made a terrific read into Kennedy Brown.
They're going to find their way. It's their defensive energy and execution has been the difference.
Cox was unable to convert on the baseline. All the fans here wanted a carry. They didn't get it. And then the subsequent 3 by Kanawa. Brooks gets 2 points. James for a 30-piece just off the rim. Donovan attacks, slices between 2 defenders to get the basket from Aziaha James. Look at those numbers. That's a new career high, 29.
Well, she's been special from the beginning of the ball game. Knocked down her first shot and hasn't looked back. They lead the league in defensive field goal percentage. They held all but 3 opponents under 67. There you got the mismatch.
Couldn't get it to James. Brooks penetrates, and Aziaha James We approach a minute to go.
The shot fake, Pam, get him every time. Not enough players use it, but just get them off balance, get to your spot, knock another one down. Have yourself a day, Aziaha James.
33 points for James.
This league, it's a gauntlet, and both these coaches talked about it.
And Collins with the out-and-out stuff.
Big-time bounce back for this ball club. Go on the road, a disappointing loss. We heard it in Westmore's voice when he talked to us about it, and bounce back time, and that's what you do. You come back home in front of a sold-out crowd, and you make a statement.